Hey yo, what's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to be covering my gameplay and run through of what I don't even know what it's really called, but the 5-star Stark Spidey 7.4.6 Final King Boss Karina's Challenge Content Creators Karina's Challenge. Yeah, I don't really know what they're called for short, but it's the Act 7 Endgame boss with Stark Spidey Karina Challenge. I don't know how else to call it, but this one I was just kind of bored, and the weird thing is I was just bored one night. Like, it was like 2-3 days ago, and I was just bored, and so I decided to do it. I'm pretty sure it was like 2 nights ago, and so I decided to do it. And I'm like it didn't seem too bad, and it wasn't going that horrible, but once I started actually getting in the flow of the path, and I didn't like restart the path, it got progressively harder. And what happened in the end is I lost a ton of potions and revives, but mostly revives, because revives don't come easy. And I had like, maybe I'll show it off, but I had like 20 total, or maybe like 15 total, but now I'm down to like 4 or 5. I'd say I'm probably, I'm probably down to like 4 to 6 revives now. I used like 10 or probably like 15, somewhere around there during this run, because I mean, at least for me, the first like 2-3 fights I think you could solo, but I don't know which fight it is, well, like what number, but there's a Mephisto fight on this path, and it is horrible, at least for me. I mean, I don't know how you would possibly like solo it without a revive. KT1, I always mention KT1. I mean, I just go to him when I need like guides or something sometimes, but just for this run, I mean, I checked out how he did it. Spent like 2 revives, and just to start off simply, I finished this Diablo fight. And what you want to do on this path is just, you get between 10 and 11 paradox charges, and if you've done this path before, it was probably with Immortal Hulk. If not, it doesn't really matter, but as you're gonna see, I'm gonna have to pop some potions here. And also, I had a 30% boost run, and I had to boost up as well. And make sure you have a relic always with this challenge, these challenges. Yeah, my potions, I lost like 10 to 20 potions as well, but I needed the health up. I needed my health. It's like, he's a 5-star, so not much you can really do. And I didn't ascend him. This is not ascended, so yeah, I tried my best. And honestly, what you want to do, keep between 10 and 11 charges, paradox charges. Then you can pretty much stun lock with the special one. It's a little bit risky though, because you might be gaining too much power, so you push to a special 3, and if you knock him down, you're gonna lose your paradox charges. And then he also might be at a special 3, your opponent, because they get extra power from like debuffs on them. I think damaging debuffs, like shock, and specifically, I don't know what it is, but just, you probably shouldn't stun lock. Just play it more safely. And what I would do, I'd probably just, build my poise charges, of course, in every matchup. Get my paradox charges, so like I have 10 poise charges, so I start doing a lot of critical damage. I start landing a bunch of crits, so I would just do that. Make sure I use the light attack when I have too many paradox charges to remove some, and use a special too, man, because the shocks and the damage is like, that's where your damage is gonna come from. So this rotation over and over again, but it's pretty, like, you would think it's fun, but it's pretty scary, because you don't want to have too many paradox charges. You don't want to gain too much power. Like, control your paradox, control the opponent's power, even though Stark Spidey cannot really do that except his heavy attack, which, I utilized it quite a bit, but it's not like I don't think it's a guaranteed power drain, so I don't know, it's kind of weird. But right here, I almost went for a stun lock right there. I decided no, because, you know, I'm at 11 paradoxes. I just, you know, be safe. And also there's a power alternator node. It's just it's a little chaotic sometimes. So I luckily land a special 2 right here. Try to use a relic, and I got clipped really badly right there. And since he's the symbiote, he can get rid of my evade. And so I would have evaded, but some reason I guess I just didn't tap on the screen, or I let him hit me. I almost died. But that was the last fight on the path. There's only like 4 or 5, like 5 fights on the path, not including the Kang boss. So I would say I didn't record the Mephisto fight. It was just that horrible. I just completely forgot to record it, and I didn't want to record my suffering because it lasted quite a while. So we're past that. Bunch of revives used and potions used, just know that. And I was already at the 4th stage in this fight. This fight took me about like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, you know, around there. And looking back on it now, this fight was pretty fun. I mean, doing this fight for these very unique bosses are always super fun. And you know, there's not really a specific strategy. You just have to, with any champion you use in this fight, just build those slipstreams. I guess you could just call them charges as well. And you'll automatically build poise charges because you're constantly dodging. So I didn't really have to worry about that. And the paradoxes don't like go up or down in here, so you're fine. And I got 10. This is on the last phase because, you know, wanted to record it, but the last phase was the best one to record. And about, I think at phase 3, when you start applying debuffs in his not like in his, while he's stunned, he's wounded, you start doing some more damage. So I mean, it was a little bit stressful because, you know, the stun he has isn't super long, but I made work of it, got him down like 40% basically. And during at least the first phases, I'll tell you guys, the first phases took about 3 to 4 wounded phases to get him down, and then it started going from like 2 to 3 wounded phases. So just be ready for that if you're doing this challenge. You know, don't expect crazy damage numbers, but it wasn't too bad. I was getting like 15k crits. And if you run out of power and he's kind of going out of his wounded phase, I'll do it a bit here. I would just throw heavy attacks because they can land some pretty nice crits. And you know, I was just thinking it does more damage than just throwing combos. If you don't have like a special attack ready, like I'd go for a special too. So I got hit here and I was about to die. I'm like, man, I'm so close. I really don't want to die here. He's really easy to dex Kang special attacks because it's very sleek animation. Very, you know, it works very well when dodging projectiles and stuff. And here you can see the damage numbers are not bad. I'm pretty sure, you know, Kang has like 340,000 health, maybe 400,000. It scales some sort of way, but you know, obviously you get more if you're using like a 6-star Hercules. But you know, that wasn't too bad. You know, I'm gonna have to do another wounded phase for Kang. I was trying to get through that, but I just died. Got clipped. So as you're gonna see, still got the boost running, and yeah, look at that. My revives are completely gone. I have 3 left right there. If it wasn't for my romance revives, I don't know where I would have been. I would have been using team revives. I would have been that desperate, not gonna lie. I popped all my Paragon daily crystals. I got 1 revive from that. This was fantastic. So I was thinking right here, I'm pretty low on health, but I could get him down. You just gotta play smartly, very carefully, because your 5-star, the block damage is not gonna be graceful with that block damage. It's gonna be a little bit. And slow motion special 1. I didn't get countered right there. It was very nice. I'm at 8 charges now, and this should be the end of the fight. Just make sure, you know, I don't know where I would have been without the relic. In the first challenge in the last video I made with this, I had no relic, which really sucked. So if you are doing this challenge, I'm just gonna say it again, use a relic. You need a relic right here. And unfortunately right here, I kind of died. Yeah, I kind of died. He was, I needed one more charge from him, and that was rather from intercepting or baiting out a special attack and countering. So I couldn't hit him after his heavy attack. I couldn't stun him, then hit him. Very unlucky. I had 2 revives at this point now, and I probably still do. Very sad. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get more revives, because very big part of this game is reviving. And right here, I'm just building my poise charges. I was just wanting to make sure. I slipped up again right there. I wanted to make sure I killed him off, and he almost killed me right here. I'm like, do I exit out the game, or is he gonna finish me off? Like, and so I took my chances, and he didn't kill me. So very lucky. That would have been another revive, and I was just like, I need to kill him off. Like, there's no way I'm gonna have to go through this another wounded phase. And I was right. That is the end of this fight with Stark's body, the end of the challenge. Very very challenging challenge, you know, and these are the easiest ones of the newest Karina challenges. So the other ones will be in the future. Not now though. There's no way. I need way more revives. I need to rank up more champions. But as you can see, 5,000 7-star shards, the selector. And I'm gonna go for more SIGs on Zemo. That's what I went with, because I was gonna do Iron Man or Zemo. I didn't really think about it too much. I just wanted, they were almost at SIG 200, and I thought, you know, it would be nice to have them higher SIG. So I went Zemo, and that actually gave me a 7-star crystal, which was the whole purpose of doing this challenge. So yeah, I did it because I was close to a 7-star crystal, and I'm like, well, you know, it only gives you 5,000 7-star shards. I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna, you know, I don't have to complain about it. But obviously, you know, if I were in charge, it'd be a little bit different. But hey, it doesn't matter. I got the 7-star crystal. I managed to find a solution, and I just wanted anyone new here. I don't really know. There's so many champions in the crystal now. I just wanted one of the new additions, and I decided, or I didn't decide, but I pulled a sunspot, and so that's extra SIGs on him. Yeah, that's SIG 40 sunspot right there. I wish I got the Hyperion, but hey, in the future, one day. I mean, this is gonna happen closer to a Titan crystal. That's whatever. It was a really fun challenge, man. In some points it was pretty frustrating, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this little quickie video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you're struggling to do the challenge, I hope this video helped you out. And of course, I'll see you guys all in the next video.